A very good afternoon. So let's begin with the question answers of Should Wizard Hit Mommy? I hope you remember the lesson. I mean, this young girl, this little child, she had some clashes going on in her mind and she never wanted to come out of them. The children actually, they built their fantasies and they don't want to come out of their fantasy land. They can imagine up to anything. Anything means anything, right? And they don't want to come out of it. I hope you remember the story. Should Wizard Hit Mommy? Okay, so let's begin with the question answers. So the first question goes on like this: Who is Jo? How does she respond to her father's storytelling? Quickly write down the question. Please don't miss out writing the questions. You should have everything in your copy. Okay. Jo was a 4-year-old girl. Jo was a 4-year-old girl who was fond of listening to stories. Who was fond of, F-O-N-D, listening to stories. Every Saturday afternoon, her father, Jack, used to tell a story to Jo to put her to sleep. To put her to sleep. Jo was a very keen listener, K-E-E-N, keen listener, and used to ask many questions. Full stop. She even predicted the next moment. Full stop. She used to get involved so much in the story that her body and facial expressions also changed accordingly. You could get it? The way the father used to tell the story, even she used to change her facial expression. Like if I say the girl was in a fearful moment, so the girl was in a fearful moment. The expressions, they change on the face. If you are really involved in the story, your expression changes. Okay, like if you go to a theater and you are watching a movie on a big screen, or even on the small silver screen, if you people are watching any movie, your facial expressions keep changing, right? If somebody throws ball on you, you just do it like this. That expression automatically changes. Okay. So, next question. What possible plot line could the story continue with? What possible plot line could the story continue with? Write the answer. Here, the possible plot line could be that Roger Skunk's mommy would not like the smell of roses. Full stop. She would take him back to the wizard. And would ask him to change his smell and to make him smell like a skunk again. Mother loves the child as the child is, okay? She doesn't want something new with the child. Your mothers, even I as a mother would not accept anything, different in my child, okay? What do you think was Jo's problem? Write down. Jo was a small girl. Full stop. For her, peer acceptance, P-E-E-R, peer acceptance, A-C-C-E-P-T-A-N-C-E, was of prime importance. Full stop. She could not imagine the main character of the story. She could not imagine the main character of the story to smell as bad as to be humiliated and shunned by other animals shunned, shunned by by other animals. Shun means to be rejected. Okay, it was quite embarrassing. EMBARRASSING. It was quite embarrassing. QUITE. To smell bad, comma. So she wanted acceptability and appreciation full stop. Next question is, coming to the next question, what makes Jack feel caught in the ugly middle position? Write the answer. Jack feels caught in the ugly middle position because his little daughter was in a defiant mood. DEFIANT. Yeah, defensive. She didn't like that anybody should say anything to the hero of the story. And who is the hero of the story? Skunk. Skunk generally smells very bad. They're very, the animals with a very foul smell. You cannot stand them, right? But she never wanted, because for him he was a hero. Okay, so she was in a defensive mood and wanted the wizard to hit Mommy, MOMMY, full stop. But Jack didn't want to lose his authority, so he threatened her and ordered her to sleep. Full stop. He was feeling helpless in handling his little daughter, who had suddenly started asserting her opinion. ASSERTING. Whatever she wants that thing only. Like the way, if she is thinking like this, that Skunk is a hero of my story and nobody should say him bad, and she wants that everybody should say the same thing, right? Full stop. Moreover, comma, he knew that his wife was waiting for him to help her, so he feels trapped and uneasy. Okay, I put a stop on the question answers. Coming up in the next video. Wait for the next video. Thank you so much.